Hello there, good morning, afternoon or evening to anyone watching. It's going to be my first Let's Play, and it's of Thief 3 Deadly Shadows. This is one of my favourite games actually, but I haven't played it in a good few years, so I'm going to be extremely rusty. So yeah, let's head in.
I got a tip last night from my fence, Heartless Perry. A nobleman named Lord Julian had some sort of quarrel, and showed up at a local inn well after nightfall, and in a foul mood. He's carrying a velvet bag, about the size of a man's fist, and it never leaves his sight. Sounds likely to be valuable, but I'll know for sure when I steal it from him. Perry sent over a floor plan of the place, the Blue Heron Inn. Finding his lordship won't be hard. His room number will be in the guest register, if I can get to the front desk to read it. The inn will have guards, but not as many as a private estate. That should make things easy, which is one of the reasons I'm willing to try it without knowing for sure what the take will be. Lord Julian is so protective of that bag. There's got to be something of value in it.
So I have to break into an inn and steal a rich person's velvet bag which contains something we hope is of value. Let's have a look through different difficulties. Okay, well, let's hop into the tutorial then. Okay, welcome to the training mission. Throughout the rest of the game you'll make your own choices and take your own path. In this mission, however, you'll be given instructions at every step. To get started, follow the footprints on the ground to the first training experience. Okay. I thought I was standing on them then, apparently not. To be a thief, you must learn how to use stealth. When you hide in the shadows, the guards will not be able to see you unless they are very close. The light gem at the bottom of the screen will tell you how visible you are. Crouching, moving slowly, and hiding behind objects can also be helpful, but not always required. In this case, the guard will not see you if you remain in the darkness. Sneak past this guard to proceed. Okay, I think I can manage this. Training successful, yes. I haven't failed just yet, but it will inevitably occur at some point in time. Some guards will be on patrols looking for intruders. You must learn to observe your enemies and use careful timing to slip by them while their backs are turned. Sneak past this patrolling guard without getting caught. Okay, so there he is, and it wants me to stand in here in the shadows. As you can see, the light meter at the bottom of the screen is pitch black at the moment, which of course means I'm near enough invisible, which I think is actually a very intuitive mechanic really. As you can see, if I step into a light area it will brighten up so I'm more visible. As I move back into the darkness it will turn even darker. The sounds you make can alert guards, so you must learn to move quietly. Your footsteps are louder when you run and when you cross over loud floor surfaces such as metal. Walk slowly and quietly over this metal surface without alerting the nearby guard. You can creep quietly by holding down Control. Okay. Okay, that's basically telling me I press X to crouch. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. You can use some objects by positioning them in the centre of your screen. When they highlight, press the right mouse button to use them. Use this door to proceed. Okay. Use your bow and water arrows to extinguish the torch on the wall. When guards are nearby, putting out torches creates darkness that you can sneak through. First select the water arrow by pressing 8, then pull and hold the left mouse button to aim and release it to fire. Extinguish this torch to proceed. So, 8. And of course there are water arrows here, which actually will keep respawning if you wait. So I'm just gonna yeah, you can just keep doing it. I think the maximum you can hold is 25 if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably wrong, but that's what I remember. To climb top of obstacles, close them and press space. Climb over the boxes to proceed. here. Here we start the lock-picking mechanic. A locked door is no obstacle for a skilled thief. Use this door with the right mouse button to enter lock-picking mode. Then use the mouse to pick the lock. Or you can actually use the directional keys as well, which is actually much quicker and easier, as you'll see. You must find the sweet spot in each stage to make progress. Note any movement on the visual lock indicator to gauge the location of the sweet spot. When you're in the sweet spot when the movement is the strongest. When you find the sweet spot, stay in it long enough, and you will complete the stage. Open the lock to proceed through the door. I can do that. So yeah, as you can see, this is using my mouse when I can rotate the entire way around. However, it's much quicker if I use the directional keys like this. So yeah, that's just a little tip for anyone watching. You must learn to ambush your opponents. One hit from the blackjack can take down an opponent silently. To blackjack successfully, you must strike from behind when your opponent is not aware of your presence. Select your blackjack by pressing 1, then sneak up on the innkeeper. Attack with the left mouse button to knock him out. Oh. If you leave bodies around, they might get noticed. Highlight a body by centering it on the screen, then press the right mouse button to pick the body up. Find a clear area to drop the body, then press right mouse again to drop it. Pick up the innkeeper, then hide his body in the leather room you just came from. Okay. Now there is, as you saw, I skipped to third person now, but I'll try to avoid doing that in this playthrough because it actually makes your job much easier because you can look around corners without actually looking around the corner just by turning the camera in third person to see around the wall that you're hiding behind, if that makes any sense. But so yeah, that's better stay in first person to make it more challenging. Your second objective is to locate Lord Julian. The S registry on the counter may contain a clue about where it can be found. Highlight the book, and press the right mouse to read it. Okay. Guest list, Lord Julian, in the Peony Suite. Okay.
Lord Julian. Wouldn't do to have anyone think he was just Julian.
It's not working. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Check your map to find out what Lord Julian room is. Of course, map is on the M key. So, up the stairs, to the right, apparently. Loot. An observant thief keeps an eye out for valuable objects such as this goblet. The loot you steal can later be sold to your fence for cash. Highlight the goblet and press the right mouse button to steal it. Easy as that. You can press up against walls to decrease your visibility in the light gem and to fit into narrow shadows. To enter wall flattening mode, stand very close to one, press R. To exit, press R again. Okay, flattening against this wall. Okay. Well, that was educational. Okay. That's the door to Lord Julian's room, but the guard is in your way. You can distract him by using a noisemaker arrow. Shoot the noisemaker down the hall, and he will run towards the noise to investigate. 7 to use noisemaker arrow, and then of course left mouse button to shoot it. Proceed through the door while the guard is distracted.
Alright, what's all the noise about? Oh, I can still hear you, whoever you...
That was easy enough. Sometimes things don't work out as expected. Lord Julian isn't here in his room, and neither is the velvet bag you're trying to steal. Find a clue which tells you where he has gone, and your objective will appear with his new location. You can use O to view your objectives. For important information on how to complete them, use the scroll bar to see notes and restrictions below your objectives. Okay. Make sure you pick up the loot first. That's not loot, I don't think. No, I thought not. Could it be, yeah, drop it right mouse button. However, that is loot. Yeah, you can see if it's not glinting, like with the sort of sparkling white light, then it's not loot. My friend and honoured Lord Julian, I'll meet you in the Lancaster room tonight. I trust you'll be mindful of the risks involved and be generous. Morris the cook. Okay.
His lordship has gone for a walk. Can't have gone far.
As you can see, this is just sparkling a bit, which tells me it's loot.
All this for a few coppers.
Lancaster
That
room.
seemed fair.
Let's just take a look around up here first, see if there's any loots to steal.
My life on the line every night.
No,
I just hear
none of
something.
them. No, you didn't. You heard nothing. You heard nothing. Lord Julian is in here, sitting near the fire, talking to someone. His purse is right next to him. Sneak up and steal the purse without being seen or heard by anyone in the room. When you've got the purse, proceed into the kitchen, stick to the shadows, walk silently, and move when your opponent's back's turned. Keep an eye on your light gem, and use your tools if you need to. If the guards start searching for you, sneak away from him carefully. Okay.
5 picked men. My lord. 5.
Let's take this slowly.
And we cut our way through.
As I said, it's been a very long time since I've done this, so
I won the bet. My
I'll
shadows
undoubtedly
goes to my thumbs
fail
with. The bloodline
over and
should
over again.
rightfully be mine.
If I may, my lord, I can help you. I know the castle.
Well, you're a cook. What could you know?
Every evening after sunset, the supply wagon comes
Oh.
through that gate and into
I'm going to
the
wait for him to come
courtyard.
around this
And
side.
no
I'm
one
probably
looks
just
twice.
blackjack him.
Arrange for your men to be inside one evening.
And then we cut our way through. 5 good men against 20.
Okay,
My
try and sneak
accursed
up behind him.
cousin.
My lord, listen. There is a passage leading into the castle from the courtyard.
There
I
we
can
go.
open it for you when you give me the signal. The torch in the lion's head sconce. You must put it out.
The lion's head torch. Yes. And when I reach the vault and hold the bloodline opal, I will take my place as head of the family. The Lady Elizabeth will be waiting. Even now she'll be flattering him, giving me time to return.
Only the medallion is the only key, my lord. You must keep hold of it.
You forget Lord Ember has another. I hear he guards it with his
There's a
life.
swan, there's more loot
My
around
lord,
here.
I wish only for peace in the household.
Yep.
The opal is mine.
Have I really
won
missed a
that bet,
piece in the
Morris.
tutorial?
I won it.
That does not bode well. Oh dear. Okay. Onwards. Sometimes even a careful thief gets caught. You can always fight if it comes to that, but it's usually safer to make a getaway. Try tossing a flash bomb and escaping. While your opponents are blinded, use F1 to slit the flash bomb and I to throw it. Optionally, you can try attacking with your dagger. One way or another, escape through the door which leads outside. Okay.
My pouch.
Bloody
is
hell!
gone.
And
I can't see! Ah!
Have your head.
that is the end of the tutorial. Okay, proceed to the exit area to complete your final objective. When all your objectives are checked off, you will have finished the
Close
mission.
one,
What was that?
but I've still got the goods.
Yeah, you're about to end the mission. Do you want to continue? Yes, I would like to continue.
Nothing like mixing in society, especially if it comes with good loot.
I agree.
The velvet bag turned out to hold a bronze medallion stamped with a griffin. Valuable enough, but more interesting was the conversation I overheard between Lord
I
Julian
think I
and
was
the cook.
speaking through most of that, unfortunately.
Especially the part about a huge opal and a conspiracy for stealing it. I'd hate to have anyone but me get a stone like that. But I need a better idea where to start looking. If I show the medallion to my fence, I'm sure he'll know more. Heartless Perry always
That's a great name,
does.
Heartless Perry. Okay. That's good stats. 6 minutes, not bad. Didn't get all the loot because I'm terrible at this game apparently. And yeah, that'll be more interesting as we progress. Okay, let's continue.